Hey y'all, welcome back to another tutorial. Today I'm going to talk to you again about productivity, specifically how to stay focused while you're on your computer. Let's get started. Before we get into the tech stuff, I actually have a sermon for you. More important than the tips and suggestions that I have for you today is making sure your heart is right. So when we talk about productivity, we have tasks that we need to get done. And you probably know the verse that I'm going to here. It's Colossians 3:23, and it says, "And whatever you do, do it heartily as to the Lord and not to men." And I think the important thing to note here in this verse is that you're not doing it for yourself. And so this is a heart shift for you. It's not about you, but it's about God. And I think when you change your priorities and your focuses, that helps you actually get stuff done. Because when you're focusing on what you want, oftentimes there will be distractions that satisfy the desires of your flesh. And so shift your focus from yourself and your desires of yourself to please men or to please yourself, and focus it on God. Now, let's get into some tips here. So there are all kinds of tools that are available for increasing your productivity, like to-do lists and things like that, and those are great. But I want to focus on tools that we already have and how we can use them better to increase our productivity. So behind me I have the classic Gmail inbox that we are all very familiar with. And there's several things that you can do with this inbox to keep track of the things that you have yet to complete. So looking in my inbox, you can see I've got a bunch of different assignments and various things. Of course, the darker is the unread and the lighter is the read. We don't want to use that as our basis for knowing what is complete and what is not. So one of the main things that I use to keep track of what is complete is by using folders. I guess they're actually called labels, but they can be found by clicking the More option over here to the left and then scrolling down, and you can see labels. I don't have any labels, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a label and I'm going to call it music. You then have an option here to nest it underneath another label. I'm just going to leave it as is for demonstration purposes. Okay, great. So I'm in this class called music, and I have completed this class invitation. What I can do then is, by selecting this box to the left of it, we can move this to my music label, and it gets it out of my inbox. And what this does is, by creating various labels, it helps keep my inbox just to the things that I have yet to complete. And everything else that is finished is nicely organized in its respective label. It's always extremely satisfying when your inbox gets down to like just a few emails, maybe 10 emails. So that's also a lot of fun. Now let's say the teacher has assigned something that is not due for a while, and so let's say it's a project it's due in a month. You can select that item or whatever it is and click snooze. You'll see this drop-down menu, and you can select one of the options. And I think I hit tomorrow or something. And so it just sends it, it takes it kind of out of view so that you can focus in on the things that you really need to get done right now. Now, last feature that is not quite as visible or used maybe is the tasks. So let me walk you through setting up tasks and how you can use it to increase your productivity. We select one of the emails, and then up here there's this option, checkmark looking thing with a plus sign, add to tasks. If you hit that, it'll open up your tasks, which I have not set up on this computer yet. So we're going to go ahead and click get started and just follow the prompts. And so basically here you can see that I did this twice on accident. But this is another way that you can keep track of some of those other more important tasks maybe, and organize them in whatever way you need to. Once you have finished with the task, you can hit that check mark, and I don't think it gets it from your inbox. Yeah, you get the point. But it's just another place. I would suggest this is a great way to keep a to-do list, But if you can, I would try to stick to your inbox. Stick to the things that you already have and get good at using those tools instead of adding more things, which can really just be quite wearying. So thanks guys. That's all I have for you today. I hope this helps, and I will see you next week with another tutorial. Thanks for watching.